Hello! This video explains the mouse mode measure distance, and you can find it in the mouse action toolbar here on the left side, symbolized by this red ruler. And what it does, this feature measures the distance interactively between 2 points defined by the left mouse button. It works in 2D and in 3D, and the measurement can be given a name and stored in a project file. You can measure, for example, the diameter of tumors or metastases, or the length of a bone fraction or a single bone, or the thickness of a mouse pad, for example, to use the X-Express function later. I will start to measure the mouse pad. You have to press on one point with the left mouse button, then you hold the mouse button and perform your distance measurement, and when you release it, you can name it. And by default, the name is given as distance 01, 02, 03, but you can rename it. I will name it bed. And now we have here the thickness of the bed. In a similar way, we can measure the length of the tumor, like here, a liver tumor, for example, or the width of the tumor. And it also works in 3D, like here. Okay, we can go somewhere else, and we have some buttons here on the top. For example, we can go back to a specific length measurement. I will select bed here. And now we jump back to the bed measurement with our 2D slice views. We can save the length measurements. For example, I will save it as distance. And now I can delete all the distance measurements, and with this button I can load them again, and here they are. You can delete one single distance measurement. For example, you can delete the bed, or you can delete all of them with this button here. I will open another example dataset under CT bone defect to show you another application of the distance measurement. Let me switch off the overlay that we can see it a little bit better. I will zoom in a little bit and rotate. We have here a hip of a rat with a bone fraction. It's here. And with the distance measurement we can also measure the length of this fraction, like this. Or for example, you can also measure the complete bone if you want, like this. And of course you can also measure like distances between organs, and there are many more other applications. But I think you understood the function of the distance measurement, so that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.